we are live. There we go, baby. What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining. Appreciate you very much for joining to Omnibros Live on a Monday night. It's your boy Gio here. It is a solo Gio show at the moment. I will be joined by an Omnibro in a little bit, but for now, you just got me. So if you don't like me, I can't do anything for you. You can tune into another show. But if you do like me, thank you for hanging around. I appreciate that. Tonight we got some hauls, we got some reads, we got a whole bunch of previews, goofs and gaffs, inbound, all that fun stuff. You know how it is. So thank you all so very much for joining. Appreciate it. I hate that applause sound effects is so short. I want it to be a continuous loop for the effects of for this stream, you know. So thank you everybody for joining once again. Appreciate you. Let's see, we got people in the house already. Omnidogs Vault breaking news: a new player in the chat game tuning in. That is pretty cool. Thank you so much for joining. Bad Cato in the house. What's up? What's up? Pity Moz, former New Yorker. Guess the Knicks need a win. I have not been following sports, but if that is the team that everyone's rooting for, then hell yeah, go Knicks. Thank you so much, Samantha. Everybody, yeah, go Knicks. Hobby in the house. What up? Harvey in the house as well. Did anyone else have S&P Friday afternoon? No, sorry. Mystery Omni Bro? Yes. I'm not going to reveal who it is. You're going to find out in a couple minutes. I have no idea when it'll happen. It could be 30 minutes from now. It could be an hour. It's like Russian roulette. We'll see what happens. If not, it's okay. We're pretty chill here tonight, right? Gonna have some fun with all of you. Should we take a poll on which Omni? I actually have a poll about something completely different that I need your guidance on. And I thought about it as I hit the live button, go live. And now I forgot what the hell it was, but it was, okay. Yeah, I'm excited. You know what? Let's do that now. Let's run a poll before we thank our sponsor. Let's get the poll going. If I can remember how the hell did this go. Okay. Type the question you would like to ask. Okay, folks, would you like to see the return of a collection tour video on Omnibros Live? It would not be a live stream. It would be a filmed video. Would you guys watch that? So I'm going to ask that in the poll here. Would you watch Omnibro tour? Omnibros. I can't type. Omnibros Live tour videos. Yes. No, you know what? Yes. No. And a third option, yes, times 2. And then a fourth option, why not? No, times -1. Okay. Start and show. There we go. So if you want to type, I'm going to leave it for a couple minutes until the Omnibro appears. If you want to type 1, 2, 3, or 4 in chat for this, I'd appreciate it. Let me know. Because I had a fun idea to do a tour video of comics. No manga. Just Western comics. Do a barrel roll. Yes. Mikey, thank you so much. Everybody, thank you. I know I say that a lot, but really, it means a lot. It won't let me watch live streams anymore. I am so sorry. I'm clicking things out of context, Harvey. Although I am saying what you're typing in all caps. This is very concerning. Hold on, wait a minute. How the hell do I move the poll so people can still see it? Ah, look at that. That's professional. I like that. Harvey typically types all caps, but then I'm seeing normal letters, and I got scared for a minute. You okay? Does anyone else's YouTube app constantly buffer every 2 seconds, no matter what you do? Restart everything. If you're on a router, disconnect everything and come back in, or if you're on your phone, restart the phone. And if that doesn't work, it might be the app in the area, or it might be just the service in the area. If not, I apologize. For once, it's not me, which I'm really happy about. Although I'm concerned, now I'm jinxing it because I'm by myself. If I freeze tonight, I'm going to be pissed off because there's no backups. So that is going to be something. So thank you, Harvey. You just jinxed me. Pity Ma, thank you so much. Hey y'all, happy Monday. Thank you. Han and Geo, thank you. Replace the battery, yes. Have you seen the slot we watch? Of course we'd watch it. Hey, let's go. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you everybody for voting. Appreciate it. Gio, are you an Onimusha fan? I played the new demo and I liked it. I played one of the Onimusha games. I don't remember which one. I think it was the one where you travel in time, I think. Was that a thing? And you go to the Eiffel Tower? Which one was that? Was it Onimusha 3? I think that was the one I played. I rented the game at Blockbuster. So this was back in 2004. I'm reading up on Wikipedia or some website. I don't know. So I do remember going to Blockbuster and renting it for like 6 straight days, or for like a week or something, because I played so much of it and I was very close to beating it. I'm like, I can't turn this game in now. I'm close to the finish line. So we paid again to rent it. And I kept the game for a full week. And I think I beat it. I don't remember what the hell happens in the end, but I remember finishing the game. So if that's Onimusha, then yes, Onimusha, the one where they go to the Eiffel Tower at the end. How pumped are you for seeing Godzilla and Sonic in the same game? Oh my goodness gracious! I have to buy. You guys don't understand. Now I'm being forced to buy the stupid Sonic racing game. It's not stupid. I love it. I just don't have the budget for it at the moment. But now I have to get it because we are getting a Godzilla racetrack where Godzilla shows up destroying everything, and you're racing across the town, the city. And there's an Evangelion one with the Ava running around. I assume the angels are going to show up. So I have to get it for the Switch 2. I could get it for Switch 1, but come on, it's the new thing. You got to have it for the Switch 2. So, yeah. And then we're getting Godzilla Remastered, the Destroy All Monsters Melee. It's in here somewhere in my room. I do have the GameCube game. I never played the sequel, Save the Earth, and then Unleashed. The other two, I never played them. But I am excited for this remaster. It's been long rumored, long requested by fans, and I'm very happy that it's happening. Are you a Persona guy? I've only played. I'm such a fake gamer. I have 3, 4, and 5, but I've only played almost all of 5. And here's the super dumb thing that I did. I got 5 because everyone was talking about it. This was back in 2020. I bought Persona 5 Royal, the Steelbook. I played a good chunk of it. I think about half of the game. Then my PlayStation 4 died, and with it goes the save file. I couldn't recover it. So the idea of restarting again pissed me off. So I'm like, you know what? 30, 40 hours, that was enough. So I stopped playing 5. Then they announced 3 and 4 were coming to the Switch. So I said, ooh, Persona to go digital. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here. But still, I got it for the Switch. But then I realized, oh crap, why do I have 2 digital games for one system and then 1 physical game for the other? And then Limited Run did a partnership with Sega, and they released 3 and 4 physical editions. So someone said, oh, cool, you're going to get the physical editions on the Switch. I'm like, no, I'm going to buy 3 and 4 physically for the PlayStation 4. And that's what I did. So long story short, I have 3, 4, 5, and whatever the hell the Strikers, I think it's called, all on PlayStation 4. Have I played them? No, just 5. Recently, however, Best Mod Kane insisted that I started Persona 4, so I'm playing the digital version of it on the Switch too. So I've played like an hour of it, and I'm really excited to continue. That was a super long-winded answer. I apologize, but I guess I'm a Persona. I'm a complicated Persona guy. I'm a noob Persona dude. Onimusha 3 was PS2 era. Then there we go. I played that. William Lee, thank you so much. Hope you're having a great. Hope you have a great stream. But it's current Knicks game. Let's go Knicks. Knicks in 4. Nice. Keep us updated, even though I don't know what's happening. I know it's the finals. I get it. I'm just being cheeky. Spyro's great. I'm excited for that. I should have prepared a long list to talk about all the video game announcements if I was going to do the show by myself for a couple minutes. But I am excited for a bunch of stuff that got announced. I took a 2-year break from Persona 5 and then finished it. Very good. I adore the soundtrack for 5. But people get heated. I remember seeing a thread on TikTok of all places. People were discussing the best Persona soundtrack and they were going at it. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm like, I like 5. I don't know. Freddie in the house. What's up, dude? Thank you for joining. I've stayed away from Persona for not having time. Also, I prefer action platformers. That's an easy 20-hour game that you can play and enjoy and then be done with. And I prefer the action games in general, arcade games. I don't have hundreds of hours for one game, and I say that, and I'm being a hypocrite because I already have like 120 hours on Pocopia, but that's a whole nother addiction that I don't want to get into. What would you like to see tomorrow during the Nintendo Direct? A new Zelda game, because the only one we had announced for Switch 2 was the Hyrule Warriors thing that I don't care for. So a new one would be nice. I would love to see retro collections because I think we're in a golden era of retro collections. You got the Rayman, you got Godzilla, you got the Marvel collection that recently came out, the NBC stuff from Capcom. You got that Barbie collection that's coming out. I would give me more retro stuff in for Switch things. Specifically, Sonic mobile games, the Sonic Advance series and the Sonic Rush and Rush Adventure, that whole thing. Give me that, please. Assassin's Creed Revelations at the moment. Oh my gosh, I was just talking about Assassin's Creed not too long ago. I'm going to try and read it. I'm going to butcher it. I apologize. Gorda Avant, the Omnibus Network. Hi, Gio. I probably butchered that. I know I did. So thank you for joining. Oh, yes, Galactic Racer looks amazing. I'm reliving the N64 racing era with that. I can't wait. Sonic RPG, hell yeah, I'm down for that. Speaking of games, got 100% on Guardians in less than 30. Damn, dude. Pro gamer, what's up? I can't do that. It'd take me like double. Started Persona 5 again this weekend. I'm gonna finish it this time, or I keep telling myself that I'm gonna start going in on Persona 4. Then we're gonna play 3 and then jump back into 5 on the PlayStation 5. I'm really excited for Spyro. Hell yeah, Spyro the Dragon. Why no manga? I can't reveal that just yet. Just hang tight. There's a reason why I made this poll. It's nothing like it's not a huge revelation, but I'd rather keep it a secret for now. But I think you'll like it. Some people know, others don't. But soon. Besides Aquaman, what was your top 5? Ooh, I never shared that. I wrote it on, where the hell did I write that on? On Discord. Let me find it real quick as the screen goes black. You know what? Hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's give a shout out to our sponsor, InStockTrades.com, your home for collected editions. You get your Omni, straight paperback, hardcovers, manga, and more for great discounted prices. Free shipping in the US and orders to start at $50. And there's that loyalty discount that adds an extra 2% off when you order on a weekly basis. Great packaging, wonderful customer service. That is InStockTrades.com. Let's show the website real quick. Let's get rid of the poll. Clearly, you guys want me to do the thing, so thank you all so much. I'm going to stop the poll and hide it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let me delete the poll. No no's. That's great. Thank you. Look at that. Yay. Okay, so in stock trades, here are all the new releases. They shifted things around, and now you see new releases at the top. If you keep scrolling, you're going to see the top sellers list right there. And if you scroll a little bit more, the deals of the week are down below. I assume is that they want people to immediately see the new books and then worry about any potential deals and offers down here or something. I would have placed them down in the middle, but that's just me. I mean, what do I know? I'm not a web designer. Yeah, here are the new releases, and there are a bunch of sales happening, of course. You got the 24-hour flash sale. This time we got 2 books because it has 2 covers. Return to Skull Island, the regular edition and the direct market cover. Both are 60% off. That's $7. I have not seen the show, nor have I read this, but I'm interested in owning it, even though it's part of the Monsterverse and not the Toho-verse. But whatever, it's cool. I love me some King Kong. Sorry. And then sales. You got the bestsellers for DC, the bestsellers for Marvel. These are, of course, the top 50 best-selling, like in stock trades, Marvel and DC books that they're discounting, not like outside of the site. You got character spotlights on Inu Asano and Clamp. So if you want some manga action, there you go. And yeah, good stuff. Good things happen when you visit InStockTrades.com. You stop sharing the screen. Full screen share. There we go. Look at that beautiful slime. I love this background. I'm going to try and do summer backgrounds all June and July on this show. Whew, you're a comic YouTuber. Don't forget that. Bringing joy and information to us comic lovers. Very important job to you. Thank you. Appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. Best Mod Kane in the house. What's up? Now it's a party. Now we can start. The near mint condition first annual most wanted DC finest poll ends on June 10th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is this week. Oh boy. Ooh, man. Okay. Should the old Tomb Raider games be remade? One of them should. And the first one is coming out next year. So I am excited for that. Yeah, we'll be getting it. There's a noise outside. I don't know what it is. Should I be concerned? I think somebody's doing something outside. Anyways, the Persona 4 remake is coming out in February. Nice. Kenny, thank you for joining. Hey, party time. Let's go, people. What's up? I wish I could play music on here without getting copyright claims, but I can't. What the hell was I doing? Oh, my picks, my DC Finest picks. Okay, let me scroll back. I posted them on my Discord. Let me scroll back. I voted for voted for these in the DC Finest poll. Okay, for new volumes, my 8 picks were the following. At number 8, I voted for Doom Patrol, the Grant Morrison stuff, because I don't own the Omnibus. I'm not interested in the Omni, but I would get DC Finest of that stuff. The Kyle Baker Plastic Man, hell yes. And that was number 7. Number 6, I voted for Horror, the Bronze Age. Number 5, I voted for Science Fiction, Bronze Age. Number 4, I voted Swamp Thing, post Alan Moore. I do want to get, I do want to collect Swamp Thing books, but I'm not interested in the Omnis or whatever. And then at number 3, Western Jonah Hex. Number 2, Aquaman post 2000. And then my number 1 pick, it had to be Aquaman Silver and Bronze Age. Hell freaking yes. For the new lines, this one was easier. The 5 picks were number 5, I voted for Super Pets. Number 4, I gotta help Omni Dog, and I voted for Sugar and Spike. Number 3, romance. I'm really interested in those romance books from the 40s to the 70s. Number 2, Amethyst, and number 1, Commandi from the GOAT Jack Kirby. So yeah, Super Pets, Sugar and Spike, romance, Amethyst, and Commandi. Doom Patrol, Plastic Man, horror, Bronze Age, science fiction, Bronze Age, Swamp Thing, Postmore, Western Jonah Hex, Aquaman, and Aquaman. Will it happen like that? I doubt it. But if I get at least one of these right, that's a win right there. I hope they happen. Yeah. Mood lighting Geo in his villain era without any other Omnibros present. The thing is, these LED strip lights, they lasted a while. I've had them since 2022, I think, and these are burnt out. But I prefer to have them like this because the effect, the glow that it's emitting, I love it. It blends in with the pinkish hue and this, creating sort of like the synthwave sunset vibe that I like so much. So I dig it. I'm a fan of that. I hope it happens in this side as well. And when this happens over here, it's because I have a black, a dark mode screen in my face unintentionally. I do have a light that I used to use on this computer, but now I have it over here when I record overhead videos, overviews. So I should use my glasses more, but I hate doing this and you see the glare. So that's why I don't use them. Voted for Aquaman and Batgirl. Let's go. And Amethyst. What's up? Is this Geo's OnlyFans? Yes. For 99 cents, you get something. Aquaman book recommendations. I don't know. What did I just tune into? What was I doing when you tuned into that? Got today from eBay 2 Superman books. Nice. Superman Treasury 2025, Hero for All comic, and The Art of Superman Returns book from 2006. Nice. You're in Shadows. Can you loop YouTube's generic music? I can. I can and I will. Sorry, Toothless. Let's do that. Okay. I'm going to leave that on for a couple minutes. If it's too loud, let me know, because I'm not tuning in with any headphones. Lower the volume a little bit. Okay. Whew. I lost the comment. What the hell? So you talk to do yard work. I don't know what's happening over there. I need to check that out. But I'm live. Dang it. You need to know that I'm live. The Amiga, man, they did a replica of one of the Amiga machines. I kind of wanted it, but I didn't want to spend like $100 on a novelty thing that I'm gonna play once and then not ever use it. It's just doing okay. If it's okay to share, not prying, just concerned. I think. Let me double check. He's fine. He's just fine. Don't worry. I need to check what the hell's he doing. I think he said he would join later. Spoilers. I believe he's having dinner. And if I wasn't supposed to say that, then whoops. So there you go. I use this type of music for when I'm making promos at work for like bank offers and like car dealerships. I'm like, let's do it. Let's go like synthwave 80s. Why not? It's not looping. What the hell? Oh yeah, it is looping. Yeah. Brian, what's up? Thank you. Okay. Oh, you guys are nerding out about Star Wars. Whoa. I know what you guys are talking about, but I'm not an expert on the Clone Wars era, so I will not contribute. We couldn't initially hear you, but you're good now. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. I only hauled one book. Actually, hold on. Inside Trades, get out of here. We love you, buddy. Thank you. I only hauled one book. I already showed the book on Thursday, but a lot of you were not here on Thursday. This is the only book I hauled recently. It is the Sonic IDW Collection hardcover, Volume 6. This collects issues 51 through 56 of the Sonic series, as well as the 2022 Free Comic Book Day issue, and the annual for 2022, as well as the Scrapnik Island 4-issue miniseries. I am not up to date. I've only read the first 3 hardcovers, so this is volume 6. But I love it, so I don't mind buying these ahead of time, or whatever the hell I'm supposed to say here. Love it. It's awesome. Let me show you a little bit more of the art. I wish I could give you a review of this, but I'd be lying. My initial thought is like, oh my god, this is amazing, but I haven't actually read it, so I have no idea. It'll be bad for all I know. Look at that, it's Blaze. Pretty cool. And look at that, that's Aspio and Silver and Jet. A whole bunch of cool guys. Just some cool animal dudes hanging around. Somebody's calzone, but nothing. Look at that. You know, that reminds me of the time that Pizza Hut used to have the zone for sale. This was back in 2004, 2005, something like that. And we were immature children back in the day, and we would make fun of that because Pizzone in Spanish means a nipple. So we would be yelling that out loud at school, and we would get in trouble with the teachers. So seeing the calzone made me think of the pizza Pizzone. Oh, good times. Derek, thank you for joining everybody. Thank you so much. Top 5 hedgehogs in Sonic or just regular? You know what? I'm gonna rank top 5 hedgehogs. My favorite character in the Sonic universe is Tails. By the way, he's not a hedgehog. Sorry. So I will do my top 5 favorite Sonic characters. How about that? Instead of the hedgehogs. Number 1, Tails. Number 2 is Sonic. Number 3 is oh my god. I'm gonna add number 3 for Sonic, Tails, Sonic, Amy, Knuckles, and then Shadow. Oh, I can't click on a comment. What the hell? Am I freezing up? Don't say that. I can't. What the hell? Chat, I can't click on any of the comments. There we go. Okay. Okay, it's working. I will be here in a minute. In like a couple minutes, I guess. I think he said he was having dinner. Okay, sometimes this freezes up, StreamYard, and I was clicking on the comments and they were not showing up. Sorry. So yeah, that's my unofficial Sonic ranking. Although I do love the bad guys too. Metal Sonic is my favorite Sonic bad guy. Okay. Let's see. Sorry. I'm trying to open something here. You can't see me. Tomorrow is the Switch Direct, right? But they one of the things that I want them to reveal, and it's not going to happen. I want some of those collections. Sonic Mobile, which I was mentioning earlier. I would love more of the Capcom Disney era video games. I'd love to see other Disney video games being collected because we just saw the Toy Story collection announcement. That's a lot of fun, completely unexpected. And what does the Big Cat rank? A solid 7 out of 10 or 6. No, I don't hate Big like other people. I just have other characters above Big. I also think it's kind of funny that they, in the new Sonic DC crossover, he's associated now with Aquaman. I don't know why, because he fishes. Okay. So yeah, Sonic Mobile. These are things that are not going to happen in the direct. But if it were up to me, Sonic Advance 1, 2, and 3, the Metal Slug Anthology, containing all 7 games, not just the first 5, all 7 games for the Switch. Not a remake or reskinned PS2 port, which is what they did for PlayStation 4. Give me like proper arcade ports, not polls. Damn it, Derek, you confused me. I saw the poll. And the other thing are the Pokemon games. I want to see Pokemon Rangers and the rest of the mystery dungeons being collected. It's not going to happen, obviously. And for the generations 2, 3, and 4, the Leaf Green, Fire Red sold, I think it was 8 million units on the eShop. Clearly, the Pokemon Company will do more eShop releases. That I can guarantee you. But I would love to have physical releases of the older generations. Please. They did do a data mine leak or whatever the hell it's called when Fire Red was coming out, and they learned that the emulation being used has code to accept Ruby and Sapphire as well as Emerald into the Switch. So those are going to happen. When? I have no idea. Could be announced tomorrow. I don't know. Probably not, but it'd be cool if it did. The Capcom Disney collection needs to happen. Retro collections, everything. Yes. We had a little bit of a taste for it with the one that just came out, the Disney Afternoon collection. I got that in the mail today, but I was at work, so I couldn't grab it. I'll try and get it tomorrow. So I'm really excited to play that again, specifically the DuckTale games. But all the Capcom stuff, they did so much. They did, hold on, list of Capcom Disney games. I should be here instead, sorry. Disney games by Capcom. Adventures in Magic Kingdom, The Chippendale, Darkwing Duck, Aladdin, Hide and Seek, Magic Mirror starring Mickey Mouse, Magical Quest, DuckTales, Goof Troop, Little Mermaid, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge, Mickey's Dangerous Chase, Mickey's Mousecapade, Magical Tetris Challenge. So there's a bunch. I would love to have all that collected again. Darkwing Duck. Oh yeah. Actually, one of the most expensive video games that I own is Darkwing Duck. I had that game when it came out. I still have my NES copy. It's in the box and it still has the shrink wrap. Obviously it's open at the top so I could play the game, but it still has the original shrink wrap to it. And I don't want to flex. Somebody's gonna be like, I'm gonna dislike the video because he's gloating about an NES cartridge. But if I go to price chart and I type Darkwing Duck, complete inbox is sitting at least $200 for that. A loose cartridge is only $70. I'm very proud that I own that. The highest selling asking price was in the 300s. It's dropped down to $233 at the moment. Let me show that. on. There we go. So I do have this, and I'm very proud of it. I have one of the Ninja Turtle games for NES, but I don't think that's worth much. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Which one was it? I think it's this one. I think it's this one that I own. Same thing with the shrink wrap and the full cartridge and everything, complete in box. This one's sitting at the moment $95. Not bad. Not bad at all. Haters gonna hate no matter what or how you own it, flaunt it. Hell yeah, I like that. NES, Capcom, Disney games rocked. They did. Did you talk about Godzilla? Briefly, Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee. This one. Destroy All Monsters Melee. I do have the GameCube copy. I never played the Xbox one, which is the superior version of the two. So I want to think that the new remaster is remastering the Xbox version and not the GameCube one, because this one added more characters and quality of life improvements and slightly better graphics. But this one's a classic. I love this game so much. Complete in box, $47. That ain't bad. And the Xbox one, okay. So I am excited to get that. Can I click on the picture? Yeah, look at that. You can't see that. I did a photo shoot of this once. Let's see if I still have the pictures here. I recreated the cover for this game. I can show that off in a minute. Ooh, yes. Action figure photography. I have folders of that here. Shoot. No. Where the hell was my Godzilla picture? What the heck? What the heck? Sorry, chat. I don't have it. I have no idea where it is. I guess I could look at my laptop or phone, but I don't have that at the moment with me. I don't know. Hashtag flex. That's going to be the gift card. Matt, if you're here on the last show of the month, remind me. That is going to be the hashtag. You know what? I'm going to edit that right now. So dumb. Last month was Rodimus. This month is going to be Flexing Geo. Flexing with the 2 G's for the hell of it. There we go. Okay, now it's set. Don't worry about it, Matt. You got to do a thing. Don't worry about it. Why did I have to click on this? No. I swear if they better not do any minion bullcrap on any console or I will quit. I wish I'd gone to Godzilla PS4 game before it got crazy expensive. Dude, oh my god, insane. I saw it online for like $60-$70 and I didn't grab it. And then when I had renewed interest in it, boom, $300. I'm like, oh my god, you guys are insane. Ain't no way in hell I'm paying $300 for a video game. There it is. What about this song? This one's a little bit longer, 3 minutes. Okay. One game I got to get again is the Predator Concrete Jungle game for PS2. People want that remade for like a remaster. I think it'd be pretty cool. I want frickin' Capcom to get their butts off their seat and remaster, or at least give us the Alien versus Predator beat 'em up game on modern consoles, please. That is one of the best beat 'em up games of all time. And licensing issues, right? Disney, all that nonsense. I think it would sell extremely well. If they could do Marvel versus Capcom, you could do Alien versus Predator. This one's less complicated because you just have one copyright owner. Whereas Marvel versus Capcom, it's Disney, it's Marvel, it's the individual characters from Capcom, the individual superheroes. That's a little bit more of a mess. But this is just two properties from 20th Century Studios and Disney. Some music playing? This one's like super low. There we go. What crossover property should be in Godzilla Melee? Realistic or just wildest fantasy? Crossover property. Crossover property with guns. I'm gonna say Gundam. I think it'd be pretty fun. Or you could do Evangelion, but Gundam. Yeah. Am I gonna search for something here? If I had known in the 80s what the games I played would be worth today, I know it's crazy. Another game I think I have the Jurassic Park NES game and the Genesis one. Genesis is only $17, but I do have this one with the Shrimp Wrap, baby. Jurassic Park NES. This one's sitting comfortably at $80 at the moment. Holy guacamole. One of my favorite stories. I think I've said it on my channel or one of my live streams, but on here, one of my favorite finds is Chrono Trigger for the DS. Now check this out. I own the DS version, which is one of the superior versions of the game because it implemented all the fixes from the PlayStation version, the cell phone version, and the mistakes on those versions were fixed for this one. So it's sort of like the best one you could play, in my opinion. So I wanted 5 years. No. Oh, there we go. So when I was interested in grabbing this, this is painful sometimes because you see that back in like 2013, these were like $20 games. I'm like, man, I would have purchased so many of these and then made a fortune later. But it kept, the price kept shifting back and forth between the $20, 30, 20, 30, and then it climbs to 45, 40, 42, 41, whatever. At this point, this right here, no, sorry, wait. I'm gonna say around here, June 2020. That is when the big, obviously it was the pandemic and stuff, but it was when the big video game bubble started where everyone had stimulus money and they just wanted to buy video games. That's when everyone went nuts. And I was browsing. I remember summer 2020. I was browsing on my computer. I'm like, man, I really want Chrono Trigger, but I'm not going to spend $60 on a DS game. No, I'd rather wait for it to go back down in price. It never happened. Look at this. Then when we reach November 2020, it climbs to 60 and it shoots all the way to 115 back in April of 2021. The highest it went was 125 in May of 2022. And then it stayed in this range. And at the moment, it's 120 6 years later. I found a copy on eBay. I had to win an auction and I won for $90. Insanity. But you know what? You only live once, and I thought, yeah, screw it, I'll get it. I didn't want to pay that much, but it's insane that I was complaining about $60 and I ended up getting it for $90, almost $100. That's the most I've ever spent on a retro game. And I don't want to do that again. So after that, I learned my lesson. But the cool part of the story is that I own Chrono Trigger on DS. That's one of my favorite DS games. So shout out. Dude, yes, give me a Sonic 3D Adventure Collection 1 and 2 remastered. Woo, mama. Check this out. Since we're doing video game pricing, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, out of nowhere, I think it's because of the popularity of the movies, this climbed up in price. This was so cheap for so freaking long. And then all of a sudden, in January of last year, it climbed all the way to $100 complete in box. It's currently sitting, it went back down to 60. I think it was because of Sonic 3. That's so stupid. I would hate for people to have purchased the game in this spike and then realized, oh, it's going back down. Oh shoot. Oh, it's $60. Damn it. And then Sonic Adventure 1 or DX. That one had a similar scenario where it climbed. Look at this. 60. Oh, this one stayed pretty close to the $60 range. Okay. But I didn't buy it for like $20, so I was really pissed off. I had to spend like regular $60 money on a GameCube game. Jesus. I bought Hard Gold in box on eBay for cheap, but then the seller shipped it in a garbage bag. What the hell was that? Dude. Damn. You want to know something crazy? Check this out. Hard Gold is probably my favorite Pokemon game. Look at the prices for the Hard Gold version. Complete in box. Let's go on. At one point, the damn game was only $40 back in 2013. And at the moment, this is sitting at $250 complete in box. Complete in box. I own the game, but I don't have the big box for it. I bought it off of eBay, and they sold the DS case. It's the original case that would have been inside. It says not for resale, and it has the legit copy game. I bought it for like, I don't know, $15 to $20, something like that. This was before the big Pokemon game bubble happened, where we're still in it. Yeah, sometimes I look for the box just to complete the set, but it's too expensive. And I also need to grab the Pokewalker, which I don't own. So if I want to put everything together, it's going to be around $100. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to spend so much money on an empty box, you know? But that's crazy. The biggest crime for the Pokemon games is this one right here. Pokemon White version 2. I need this game for my collection. But this one is, let's click on all. This one's sitting at $200. What? I own Black, and I want the sequel because I've never played the sequels. I've only played Black and White, never version 2. And this has some of the best storytelling in Pokemon, and I can't get it. I mean, I could, but I don't want to, you know? Compare that to Pokemon Black, for example. Yeah. Oh, damn. Okay, it went up in price. Sorry about that. It's $122. And then the final thing that I own to keep flexing on the haters, Pokemon. Is it Platinum? Do I own Platinum? Which one's Platinum? This one. Yeah, I do own it. Nope, not new. Complete. This one's $223, and I own it. Everything. Complete in box, manual, everything. I got this thing for $30 off of eBay. And this was back in 2000. Let's see. I think I got it in like 2011 something. I don't know. I bought it for cheap whenever it came out. Missing Leaf Green. Once I get that, I will own all the mainline games. Kane, you're gonna FOMO me like that? That's awesome though. Hell yeah. I don't own all the Pokemon games, the mainline games. I have I have blue, I have red, I have yellow. I have a Japanese copy of silver. I have I don't own anything of Gen 3, but I do own Alpha Sapphire, so that technically is Gen 3, sort of. I own Platinum, which is Gen 4. For Gen 5, I own Black. For Gen 6, I own X. For Gen 7, I own Moon. Gen 8, I own Shield. Gen 9, I have Violet. I have ZA, I have Arceus, all the Switch stuff I do own. So I'd have I have what is it? Stadium. I own the card game, the Pokemon card game for Game Boy. I own Pinball for Game Boy. I own Snap. So I got a bunch of stuff. Not all, though. Some are really expensive. One day, if I inherit $1 million from someone, I will buy all the Pokemon games and then think about doing something else with the money. Yeah. Twilight Princess. Let's search for that. Screw the books. We're searching for Twilight Princess. The rarer copy is the GameCube one. Which, when this came out, I thought about it, but I'm like, why would I get the GameCube one? Let's get the one on the Wii. But this is the rarer version to own because they made less copies of. This one's at $195 at price charting, whereas the Wii, version is $20, and the Wii U version is $114. So yeah. But still, the GameCube version is the one to grab, I guess. I don't know. Hey, YP, thank you for joining. I got Chrono Trigger from an iPad. Let's go, dude. We need a new Chrono game. Both Trigger and Cross are excellent. Yes. GameCube Twilight Princess goes for crazy money. There it is. Yep. All right. It's almost an hour. My reading has been minimal lately. I've been super busy, so you'll have to forgive me on the reads. But let me close this. Let's close this and go to previews. And if we're joined by an Omnibro, we're joined by an Omnibro. If not, that's okay. We're hanging out, chilling about video games. You know how it is. What do I do? Screen share. Let's talk about all the books that are coming out, because there are a couple here that I'm interested in. Okay. Alrighty, everybody. From Boom Studios, we got Lumberjanes Book 5 coming out, hardcover and trade paperback. That's pretty cool. From Clover Press, we got the Marvel art of Dan Dos Santos hardcover with 2 covers. That's pretty cool. 3 covers. Oh, holy crap. 4 covers. What is happening? So this is the regular one. This is the DM, and then you got the Dust Jacket edition and the Slipcase edition. Cool. Cap, Daredevil, Elektra, Spider-Man, and Storm. My favorite is probably the Daredevil one of the bunch. From Dark Horse, we have the Art of the Mighty Thor hardcover. This is one of the first books that are coming out in collab between Dark Horse and Marvel. I'm really excited for the Kaiju Monster one and the Marvel horror book, the vampire one. I'm definitely getting those two. From Dark Horse, we also have Avatar: The Last Airbender, Fire and Family Treasury Library Edition. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Yes, thank you. Don't forget to like the video and leave a voicemail. I'll play the voicemail if we get a co-host. If not, I'm going to save it because I know Jess likes to hear those. So forgive me, voicemailers. From Dark Horse, we have Orphan and the Five Beasts, Bath of Blood, trade paperback. From James Stokoe. That's cool. Getting that Avatar Library Edition, a lot of fun. Nice. Space Scouts. I can't talk. Space Scouts. There we go. A little tongue twister there. From Dark Horse sounds really interesting. I want to check this one out. I assume since it's 3 issues, they are oversized, right? Like double length. But it says here it's a brand new science fiction action adventure comics odyssey. Matt Kint and David Rubin. Young girl heads to the center of the universe to compete in a reality show to become the next space scout. What starts as a teenage drama turns into a deadly war at the edge of the universe as the winning recruits are sent into a clandestine, interminable, battle that they most likely won't survive. If I butcher any of these words, I'm sorry. Bonus content, blah 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 blah. Okay, I'm down for this. Is this a space armadillo or a space donkey over here? What is happening here? I don't know, but I like this. It reminds me of Kill 6 Billion Demons because of David Rubin. From DC Comics, we got Absolute Green Lantern Volume 2, both hardcover and trade. Click on that real quick for the Absolute fans. This has issues 7 through 12. Here's the cover for that. I do want to check it out. We have the Batman Superman World's Finest Deluxe Edition Volume 1 hardcover. This one collects issues 1 through 11, plus a story from Detective Comics 1050. Brand new introductions, never before seen behind the scenes from the making of this series. So that is pretty cool. Shout out to all the people that bought the trades and the hardcovers, making this hardcover deluxe edition possible for viewers like us and you and me. Your contributions have been noted. Thank you for your sacrifice. We got a new DC Finest book. We got DC Finest Team Ups, The Impossible Escape. Look at that. I heavily dislike this Joker drawing. I'm sorry. This collects Batman team-up tales from Brave and the Bold 106 to 130, plus additional stories from Super Team Family 1 through 7, collecting years 73 to 76 of team-ups. Shout out. You think DC will complete Wade's run of World's Finest in Deluxe Edition? I think so, especially if this first one sells really well. The Space Scout issues are $8. Damn, Jesus. We got a reprint of Supergirl: The Silver Age Omnibus, Volume 1. That's nice, of course, because we got the movie coming out. So I can sell my standard hardcovers now. Yes. Sorry about that. So unprofessional. Yeah. Get that bread. From Drawn and Quarterly, betas. The hell is this? Meeting women isn't easy. They might even call it impossible. Change social norms, dating out. This is not a book for me. Sorry. Declaration Emancipation Illustrated, Drawn and Quarterly. Wait a minute. Hold on. Why am I seeing famous cartoon characters here? What is happening? Why is Angelica here? And Peter Griffin? What? And this thing? Forgetting the name of it. And these other guys. The hell's happening? It's an entertaining, multi-layered history lesson for buffs of the American Revolution and American comics. What? Revisits the Declaration of Independence. Blah 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 blah. I need the. Oh, you know what? I need to get that. The Peanuts. When the adults are talking. The wah 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 wah. I need that sound effect. So when I'm reading this, I can play it over my audio. Okay, that's cool. Whatever, fine. But can someone explain to me this cover? Why is Angelica here? This is so bizarre. What? Civil War era. Mickey Mouse. Civil War era pays homage to Black Panther, Barney, S.W. Smith, Justice League, and many more. Okay. Ow. Severing colonial ties to Great Britain has never been more vividly manifested than in the skillful hands of Sikoriak. I probably butchered that, sorry. Who doesn't hesitate to dream up Jeffy from the Family Circus as Thomas Jefferson. Mr. Magoo as a British loyalist. King George is deliciously portrayed as pop culture's most famous villains, such as Thanos, the Joker, Scar from Lion King, and many more. This is like a fever dream of a book. What the hell? Okay, never mind. Are you guys interested in this? Let me know in the comments, please. And in the chat. Dynamite is putting out Darkwing Duck Omnibus Volume 1, Darkly Dawns the Duck trade paperback edition. The hardcover version came out already. This is pretty cool. I love it. I need to read these. I want to get Darkwing Duck books. Thundercats Classic Years Volume 1 trade paperback. The Omnibus edition came out, right? With or the hardcover. This is the what I call the sunburnt Thundercats. You can see here the drawings. A little bit different than what you remember from the cartoon, but still, it is the Thundercats. If they made a Masters of the Universe movie, can they make they want to bring this to life, right? I'm pretty sure someone out there is working on a live-action Thundercats. I don't know. Frank in the Third Dimension hardcover from Fantagraphics. They are also putting out Love and Desire in the Promised Land, the Private Lives of Israelis and Palestinians hardcover. Journey to Tomioka hardcover from First Second Books, both hardcover and trade paperback. We got a new Sonic the Hedgehog release. This is the on-the-go edition, basically the compact comics edition. For younger readers, or if you want to gift this to somebody, this should be volumes 3, 4, and 5, or 4, 5, and 6. Let me double check. Oh, issues 21 to 32 and the 2020 annual from volumes 6 and 8. Okay, these are much cheaper. Oh, this is volume 3. I see. It's much cheaper. We're looking at a price of $14. That's pretty cool. It's like a compact comics edition, but with Sonic. This is a great gift for a younger reader to get into Sonic. Star Trek: The Next Generation, The Mirror War, IDW Classic Collections, trade paperback. Image is doing Good as Dead, trade paperback. Image is also putting out The Sacrificers, which I know a lot of people like. This is from a friend of the show, Rip Remender, and Max Fiumara, as well as Andre Lima Araujo, and Dave McCaig. Look at that pigeon guy. He's freaking me the F out. I don't like this cover. But I've heard very fun and awesome things about this book, so I wanna read it at some point. Shout out! This collects issues 16 to 21 of the Sacrificers. There we go. Sorry. Sunstone. This is the new edition. These are the compact comics. Everybody's doing compact comics, or whatever the hell. They're all imitating each other. That's boring. But here we have a smaller edition of Sunstone, a cheaper price too, for $14.99. Obviously not safe for work. Or if you want to read it at work, you do you. You know, I'm not your boss. So that is coming out. From Marvel, we have The Amazing Spider-Man Volume 3, Resolute. We have the Modern Era Epic Collection for Annihilation, Conquest Prologue. I love Annihilation. People prefer Conquest over the Annihilation, but I prefer the original. Punisher Red Band Brain Bleed, trade paperback. We got Spider-Man and Wolverine Volume 2, Life and Death Choices. That's also another game I'm excited for, the Wolverine game. It's so bloody. I was worried about that. Not to sound like a lame dude, but I thought it was a little bit too gruesome. So I was very happy to learn that you can play like a PG-13 version of it. I'm like, kind of want to do that just for the hell of it, you know? I'm so used to PG-13 Logan that, yeah. Marvel is also doing the Undead Iron Fist trade paperback. And then the big one that a lot of people are excited for, Web of Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 2 with 2 covers. Let me highlight that in a second here. This collects Web of Spider-Man 35 to 72, Annual 4 through 6, Spectacular Spider-Man 143, 146, and 147, 150 to 153, and 158, Amazing Spider-Man 312 and 313, as well as 329, and The Incredible Hulk 349. So that's 2 covers here. This classic one with Hobgoblin. And then this one, which is so stupid, but I love it, with Spider Hulk on the cover. They even made an action figure of this back in the day. It was awesome. So between the 2 covers, I think this is the one I would get. But I'm pretty sure somebody's in the chat's going to say this already sold out. So if you want this cover, go to In-Stock Trades tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time and order right away. Oh my god. Did you catch the other Spider-Man title that gets its second Omni beginning next year, Marvel Team Up? Was that recently announced? I didn't know that. How sold out? No, I'm speculating. I don't know. I'm not into the sales game like some other YouTubers are. I have no idea. But lately, whenever this stuff comes out, someone in the chat always says, "Oh, this is sold out at distributor level," or whatever the hell. So I am assuming this is going to be the DM cover will disappear. So if you want it, be sure to grab it, just in case. I don't want to FOMO anybody, but if you want to grab this book, you know what you got to do. My volume 2 of Web has been dispatched. Let's go! Can't wait to get it. I love some of these issues. Nice. Marvel's Wolverine looks good. I'm so happy and excited for it. I will play PG-13 Wolverine with the brown suit. Yes. Compact Sunstone is easier to hide, I guess. Yeah, I mean, own it. You know, unless you got like people that are sensitive to that stuff, I'm not gonna show it to anybody. But if I buy it, but I'm not gonna hide it. I'll display it, and if people ask, I'm like, yeah, it's a spicy book. Want to look inside of it? No, don't. Whew. I FOMO'd and Geo did it. FOMO'd and Geo did it. You know what? I got the gift for you. This is one of my favorites. You've just been FOMO'd. Bam. Shout out to Spider Hulk, friend of the show. From Omnibros, the Pancake Trap. I had pancake the other day. It was delicious. I'm pretty sure this has nothing to do with maybe it does, because I do see some pancakes in the cover. Hold on. What is happening here? Look at that doggy. So cute. This is a little guy with flying pancakes. Okay, cool. Oh my god, another Compact Comics. What is happening? Rick and Morty Oni Compact Comics Edition Wubba Lubba Dub Doom trade paperback. There are no original ideas left in this industry. What the hell? Okay. I don't think I've read the Rick and Morty comics. And the last season I saw was season 4. It was a long time ago. And then recently I saw that they're coming out with the 9th season on Blu-ray. I'm like, what is happening? I am so old. Time is just flying by. Holy crap. Awashi, that's a soccer manga or football manga. Sorry, I don't want to offend some people. I believe Jimjo is going to be one of the first ones to talk about this. So you might want to be on the lookout for Jimjo's channel for the Awashi manga overview. First impressions, I don't know, something. Manga, and that's it. I think I got everything. If I missed something, well, it is what it is. We had fun along the way. That's what matters. All these books you can find tomorrow at our sponsor, InStockTrades.com, your home for collected editions. You get your Omnis, trade paperback, hardcovers, manga, and so much more in the world of collected editions for great discounted prices. You get that loyalty discount that adds an extra 2% off to your book orders when you place weekly orders. Great packaging, wonderful customer service, only at InStockTrades.com. I got the deals of the week. Let's keep doing that real quick. There we go. The In-Stock Trades deals of the week. I'm already seeing one book that's not on this website. Hold on. Let me do this real time. Let me zoom out a little bit. What was it? No, it's not. It's not on here. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay. What else am I missing? Do you see Image Marvel? Brady, you are in for a treat, my dude. You know what's about to happen with what I'm going to say. Okay. For the deals of the week, from Bad Idea, we're getting Tankers at 38% off. That's this book right here. I have no idea what the hell this is, but holy crap, does this interest me. This looks amazing. Brother shooting a Gatling gun at a T-Rex. I thought it was a dragon first, but it's a T-Rex. Whoa. Hold on. Oh my God. Okay, I'm excited. I love what I'm seeing here. I didn't know I need this. Texas-based Greenleaf Oil has discovered that the world only has 50 years of oil left, which means Greenleaf only has 50 years of profit left, but their CEO has a harebrained scheme to change history. Using time travel technology, they will send a team of mercenaries armed with weaponized mech suits, aka tankers, back to the end of the Cretaceous period and deflect the asteroid that hit the Earth and killed all their dinosaurs. Oh my God. Just a small deflection though. They aim to have it make one more orbit around the solar system before impact. More time More time means more dinosaurs are born, which means more oil in the present, which means more profits for Greenleaf. This, of course, is a horrible plan and goes horribly wrong. The tankers return to Earth to find the planet overrun by primeval jungle and gigantic hyper-evolved dinosaurs. Holy crap. The tankers must fight off these modern super dinosaurs to once again return to the past and fix their mistake. This is the comic book of the year for me. Dude, that's awesome. It's stupid and action-packed, and it's got dinosaurs, and they're killing them. Robert Venditti and Juan Jose Rip. Wow. Damn, dude. Last week we had the dinosaur book with the cave women. Now we got this oil people trying to make more dinosaur bones. Wow. Okay, I'm excited for that. Shout out. So this will be on sale for 38% discount tomorrow at InStock Trades. So go check them out. From this one's for Freddie. From Dark Horse, 43% off on Avatar: The Last Airbender Fire and Family Treasury Library Edition hardcover. Man, that's a long title. From DC Comics, DC Finest Team Ups The Impossible Escape. That is 48% off. From Image, we got Sacrificers Volume 4. That is 46% off. And from Marvel, we got Amazing Spider-Man Volume 3 Resolute. That is 43% off. That is pretty sweet. As for sales, we have a spotlight sale on Marvel Masterworks, potentially rest in peace. We got a spotlight sale on Anti-Heroes. We got a spotlight sale on anthologies and a hidden gems sale. So all of these sales, these are books that will be an extra 5% off, and the sales will end on June 16th. So you got a week to spend, and get some awesome books. So again, the deals of the week, to recap before I close this page, Tankers from Bad Idea, that's 38% off. Avatar, Last Airbender Library Edition Thingamajig, that's 43% off. Dark Horse. DC Finest Team Ups is 48% off. Amazing Spider-Man Volume 3 Resolute, that's 43% off. And Sacrificers is 46% off. Volume 4 of that from Image Comics. So shout out to InStockTrades.com. Whew, I'm tired. I'm still seeing that. I am so sorry. I kept. I'm alone. I'm doing this by myself. I forgot to click on the other books. Let me click on them. All right. I'm so sorry about that. Let's go back to this thing. Okay, here are the deals of the week. Oh my God. Okay, I shoot. Give me a second. Let me do this off screen. I forgot I wasn't supposed to click back because it erases what I did. Cataloging everything. Oh my God. Okay. Stupid. Let's see. You zoom out. I cannot do this, talk, and look at the chat at the same time. Apologies. So enjoy the awkward silence while I do this. PC, image. What was the other thing I said? Bad vibes, bad batch, bad something. IDW, bad idea. That's a bad idea. Totally. Mad Cave. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Panini, no. Boom, Drawn and Quarterly, Fantagraphic for second books. Omnibros, shout out. Okay. Okay. Deals of the week. Okay. Let me open these links so you can see the images a little bit better. Boom. 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 What's the other one? Boom. Cowards. They should have put Sunstone as a deal of the week. People would buy that book. Star Trek. There's Tankers. Orphan. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing something. What the hell was it? Avatar. Where's Avatar? There it is. Okay. All right. Let's do the thing. The deals of the week. Again, from the top. One more time. Amazing Spider-Man Volume 3 Resolute. That one's 43% off. We got the Sacrificers Volume 4 from Image. That's 46% off. We got DC Finest Team Ups, The Impossible Escape. This one is 48. Sorry. Oh, damn it. This one is 48% off. Then, check this out. We got Avatar: The Last Airbender, Fire and Family Treasury, hardcover deluxe edition, case-bound hardcover thingamajig. 43% off on that one. Beautiful stuff. And then the book of the week, Tankers. 38% off. So shout out to InStockTrades.com for all the cool deals. Go check them out. Whew. Shout out to G in the chat. Shout out. Thank you. I wouldn't do this without all of you in the chat. If it was just me talking to nobody, I'd be super bored. Apparently, we're not getting an Omnibros cameo from a second co-host. Let me see what's happening on our chat, Omnibros chat. I can't highlight that chat, but I can read if anybody said anything. No, nobody even looked at it. Oh my god. Okay. Give me one quick second. Hold on. Check this out, chat. You're gonna love this. If I click on this thing, yeah, look at that. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Give me one quick minute to clear my throat. I'm dying over here. Let me raise the music a little bit. I'll be right back in like 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. I'm right here. All right, I'm back. Stop sharing. Okay, me. Hello. Me. You can't see me. There we go. And we're back. No. It's just laziness. Spill the tea, call them live, put on blast. Nobody even saw, you know how in Facebook Messenger, when the chat, you see the little bubbles when they read something and it drops down? No one in the chat saw the StreamYard link. So that should have been the big clue that nobody was going to come on, but it is what it is. Can you do something with the dinosaur? Maybe leave it for a surprise tomorrow, assuming there's a show. There should be a show tomorrow because Jim Joe wanted to do what the hell did he want to do? Something about sandwiches. I don't know. I have no idea. There should be a show tomorrow. If there's no show tomorrow, I will do a makeup show at some point, either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday at night. I cannot be on during the day, unfortunately. So I need for them to be on. I need for Omnibros to continue as scheduled. So if it doesn't happen, I'll step up and do makeup shows. And by makeup shows, I will grab makeup and do makeup live. That's what's gonna happen. Jim Joe wants to talk about the Lego drama. Well, better get on it. I know it's an evolving topic, but yeah. What about the makeup show? That's long gone. We're not getting that back, unfortunately. I'll explain to you later, James. That was pretty funny. Jim Joe has snags. I gave him. Oh, you did? Oh, look at you. Oh, stop. Don't. You're gonna make me blush. We just talked about how awesome Gio is. His stand-up guy. Thank you. I want to stream more, but on my channel. No, Sam. I got the perfect clip for that. Hold on. Where's Jess? What?
Son of a bitch! What?
There you go. and my favorite.
What the heck?
That's fine. It's fun to curse out loud, foul language, but I think it's funnier when you have the Star Wolf one where it's sent like PG. I find that funnier. Did I miss Josh? Welcome. You're late. What the hell, dude? Did I miss Geo losing his mind for Big G game? The Big Geo game? Yes, he did. But I wasn't like, whoa, I wasn't screaming at the top of my lungs. But yes, I was happy about that. Stream Pokopia on your... You know what? I'm going to stream it here. And we lose all viewers. I was thinking of when this thing, where's the comment? What about the makeup show from last month? That was going to be me with Pokopia. But then I was going to do it on a Friday night. But I was so exhausted. And I kept looking at the clock. I'm like, it's getting late. It's already like 8. It's already 9. I'd rather be in bed and do some other things and read and watch something, other podcasts or whatever. And at like 10:30, I called it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing this. So we missed a show, and I couldn't do the makeup either. But for this, I'm motivated. I do have a book that I read recently that I want to talk about, but not on this. I've been saving it for a solo Geo show. So that might be a thing. I want to jinx it. I hope everyone is available to do the shows. But if we miss a show, I can review some things for a solo Geo show. But Pokopia, would you people want me to watch? Would you people want me to highlight Pokopia on here and show you my my towns and stuff? My favorite Just clip is still I Did It, so shut up. You know what? I'm going to play them all. Or not all, just some. Because some are like a minute, like the Lane Wayne stuff. I love that moment, but it's like 2 minutes. I ain't got time for that. Sorry. I need to get to edit that and get like the 30 seconds of it, and that's it. That's something I should do. There's the Rorschach one. That's a minute long. I ain't got time for that. No.
I did it, so shut up.
There you go. The root beer clip is my all-time favorite. I want to make it like a really funny opening. Instead of the countdown, it just plays like random clips, and it closes or it opens with that one. Pokopia. I was excited for makeup, and then Pokopia. I can try and do both, makeup and Pokopia. It's such a fun game. I love it. I recently met Alakazam, Poliwrath, and Gardevoir in game, and I freaked out. I finally met Dragonite as well and can fly or glide through the map, and that's been a lot of fun to go overhead and look at the map area. I made a mansion the other day. It was too big, so I had to destroy it and fix it because it needed to be 10 by 10 space for it to count. Oh, I did a horrible job cleaning these. Jesus Christ. It needs to be 10 by 10 so the game recognizes that it's a house. So I had to demolish the back of the house and start all over again. So I did that. And inside, it's got like an arcade machine. It's got like iPads. And the reason I added iPads is because my roommates for that house are the Kanto starters, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander. And they're babies, so they're iPad kids. I gave them all iPads in the house. And in the back of the house, I made a hot spring jacuzzi. It has an inflatable chair. I can rest on it, and then Ditto goes to sleep on it. It's the cutest thing ever. I love it. I made a house the other day. I should be showing you all of this, but whatever. I made a house the other day, and Onyx wanted to live in it. I'm like, yeah, sure, dude, go in there. I didn't realize that he's too big for the house, so he couldn't leave. Literally got stuck inside the house. So I had to destroy the wall. He popped out from the back, and then I plastered everything up again. And then he left. I do have, there's a Pokedex with, I think, like 300 some Pokemon in the game. And I think I have like 150 Pokemon total or something like that. I need to what do you call it? I need to find the other Pokemon. I don't have the. I don't have anything set up right now. I'm sorry, but I will stream it here on the show. That's a promise. Did you jail Mr. Mime? I haven't gotten Mr. Mime yet. I'm one of the few that I don't mind it. I know he can be creepy to a lot of people. I like all Pokemon. I don't find them, even the bad ones that people hate or think are trash or whatever. I love them all. That's how much of a sucker I am for the franchise. I need to get myself a Switch 2 micro SD express card and the game. Yes. Please. So much fun. You're gonna love the Switch 2. I know it's expensive, but it is worth the up. If you love the Switch like we all do, it is the upgrade to make, because the screen's better, the performance is better, the games are gonna run better, the older games are gonna run better too. It's a win-win, I think. So yeah. Whew. I'm almost out of gas. I'm running out of steam, as streamers would say. So if you guys want to hit me up with any questions, do so, please. I'm not trying to kidnap you. Yeah, there's some dark stories in the Pokemon world. I just found the meme funny. I saw somebody jailed him like deep underground, and it was a 2-minute video of going through elevators and trap doors and secret hideouts and like a lake within a basement or something, and then you reach another gate and there's like fire and all this complexity, all to jail stupid Mr. Mime. I thought it was hilarious. I loved it. Yeah, and shout out. I know a lot of people have like Nintendo hate deranged syndrome or whatever the hell, but hey, Steam went like, you know what, our Steam Deck is going to be $300 more expensive, and then PlayStation's like, you know what, our electronic store is going to be expensive when that has no issue with the real world, but whatever. And then Xbox is also pricier. Nintendo, at least from the start last year, they said, unfortunately, we're going to have to raise the price next year, so we're warning you ahead of time. And now they're coming out with a Switch 2 bundle that has a free game included. I think it's your choice between Mario Kart 8 or Mario Kart World Tour, Donkey Kong, and something else, which I think is fantastic. You get a free game in it. So, which Sailor Moon editions do you have? For the manga, the Eternal editions, the big ones, the trade paperback sized. For the anime, the original. I kind of want to own Crystal, but not really, because I didn't love it that much. So I only have the 5 seasons with the big stupid box sets, and the movies as well. You're right. 10 minutes, 10 more minutes, and I'm out of here. Push it to the limit. Steam hardware has to stand on its own. It sucks they can't take a bit of a hit to help sales, but yeah, but it's insane. Like typically, like Sony would be like, it's gonna be $100 more. I'm like, okay, but these guys are like $300 more. I'm like, brother, I never got an opportunity to find the freaking the Steam Deck. It never sold over here because they're idiots. They're like, oh well, you're not. They list us as a separate country, which is stupid. So I don't know. I'm not gonna support the Steam Deck. I don't care for them. F them and their Steam. I'm doing fine with my Switch 2. Oh brother. Nintendo predictions for tomorrow. That is right, and it's 50 minutes long. The last time we had a Nintendo Direct from like first party from Nintendo themselves, not the mini Direct, not the partner showcase, none of that, was September of 2025. So this one's going to be pretty big. We're going to get the fall lineup for Switch 2. I think we're going to see Zelda. We're going to see DLC for Tour, Mario Kart. maybe Donkey Kong. I don't know. Maybe they could add something else. I doubt it because it already had a DLC, but whatever. Maybe we see a tease for a new Smash Brothers. Maybe I'm pretty sure we're going to see some sort of thing related to Star Fox. I'm hoping, because there is a rumor that the Switch Online stuff is getting like the NES Remix achievement thing, where they're giving you like you have to do extra challenges to get more points or whatever, like you do on NES Remix. They're adding that to the system, and they're adding a bunch of games. So fingers crossed, we're getting 64 or GameCube more of that. So gameplay for Star Fox, hell yeah. Steam on PC, cool. Steam Deck increase is evil. It's so what's the word? Egregious. I'm like, bro, that's so out of touch. What the hell? Happy I got the gaming PC before increases are set for God of War. That God of War looks amazing. I've only played a little bit of the fourth game, and I need to finish that and Ragnarok. I will try and do that before the new one comes out. Yes, but Kane, if you get the Switch 2, you can play the GameCube stuff. And we can play GameCube games together. How about that? Where's the remaster of NES Jaws? Do you know who did one? I know people hate Limited Run, but they put out NES Jaws, and one of the games included was reworked to add extra content. I think. Something like that. Fourth is so fun. I have to get Ragnarok when it's... I think I have it through the PS Plus thingamajig, so I do want to own it physically, but I'll download it first and play it. I have not played Spider-Man 2. I only have Spider-Man 1, which I did beat on PS4. I have the Miles game, which I've not played, but I do own it. So I need to play the Miles one, get the Spider-Man one. There's a whole... I've neglected PlayStation, is what I'm getting at. My PlayStation 5 collection is terrible. I only have like 10 games, which, you know, I'm very lucky, fortunate to have 10 games. Some people don't have anything. But if we're going first world problems, then yeah, it's a pretty lame collection. You know what? I can tell you what they are. Guardians of the Galaxy, Sandland, Stray, Beyond Good and Evil, the remaster, the 20th anniversary edition, or whatever the anniversary edition it was. The Wukong monkey game. It's 5. Miles Morales, that's 6. The Ubisoft one where it's like Greek gods or whatever. Technically it's PS4, but it has the sticker that it's upgradable to PS5, so it counts. What the hell? What else do I have? Ratchet and Clank, that's 8. That's 8 for now, because I don't remember what else I have. I'm gonna end the stream and I'll be like, damn it, I forgot this, and that. That happens a lot in this house when I'm done with shows. Ooh. Yeah, that thing. There you go. I am a fake weeb. Miles Morales is short. Beat it in 15 hours. You know what? Persona 4 on Switch 2, which I talked about earlier in the stream before Kane got here. I'm going to start playing that because I've only played like an hour of it. And Miles, see if I can beat it in a week. Probably not. Oh, that's right. Lego Batman. I need Lego Batman, but I'm getting the Switch 2 version, which comes out in September, which is going to be a birthday gift. Hell yeah. And the Marvel Cosmic game is fantastic. I have not beaten it. I played like half of it, but it's solid. Persona 4 Golden. I made the story. I told the story earlier that I have the digital version on Switch and the physical version on PlayStation 4. I will bother you endlessly with that. So get ready. In a week for sure. You know what? I'm going to install it tonight. See how that goes after I'm done here. Mina the Hallower. I think Lou got it. I saw him playing it. I love that feature. When you see what other people are playing and when they log in, I'm like, I feel like, hey, we're closer together. I love that. So, yeah. I think Jinjo was playing Tomodachi Life was the last one I saw. And then I'm playing Pocopia. I damn it. Okay. All right. I can go on for 20 more minutes if I'm talking video games, because that's something I've always been passionate about. So if you got more video game questions, go for it. I can do 20 more minutes. So yeah. DS games on the Switch 2, I think they can get over the hurdle of the dual screen. It shouldn't be an issue. But I would love to see the DS stuff on Switch Online. I mean, if they got Virtual Boy, which is a lot of fun, but unfortunately not everyone's going to play it because you need the peripheral. But it's also super fun to have. Have you played Ball Pit? I've been playing it lately, and it's a lot of fun. I have not. Favorite game you've played? Can pick any console any year. By easy. My all-time favorite video game. I'm debating on two in my head, but I'm gonna go with Ocarina of Time on the N64. I played that game when it came out. It blew my mind, and it taught me that you can have epic storytelling on a medium like electronic video games and stuff. Ocarina of Time, still my favorite Zelda game, still one of my favorite stories, so cinematic. That's what I want. If they make a live action Zelda game, or if they make a live action Zelda movie, that's not the new one that they're working on, whatever. I would want them to adapt Ocarina of Time. Or maybe an animated. Let's go with that. If they make an animated Zelda movie, I would want them to do Ocarina of Time. The other choice I was going to go with was Sonic Adventure 2. That's one of my favorite video games of all time. Mass Effect 2, Metroid Prime 1, Metal Slug 3. What's the other one that I like a lot? I like Horizon Zero Dawn a lot. I've not played the sequel, but I do like the first one. Overwatch 1. I hate Overwatch 2. I stopped playing that. Or now it's just Overwatch, whatever. Yeah. It's a little insight in my list. Oh, of course. Freaking Star Fox. That's one of my favorite video games as well. Star Fox, Pokemon Heart Gold, etc. What are the chances for new Animal Crossing? I don't know, because they did the update, which sadly came out this year, right before Pocopia, and then Pocopia just crushed any hope of Animal Crossing becoming relevant again. They really tried with that new update, and I started playing it, and I was having a lot of fun decorating and updating the hotel, and then Pocopia dropped, and it just went, and I never looked back at Animal Crossing. Have you tried Tetris Effect? Yes, Tetris Effect is one of the most emotional video games that I've ever played. I had the fortune of, because I own the, what do you call it, the MetaQuest, the second one. Before, what was it, Oculus Quest, whatever the hell it was, before it got named to Meta. I hate that. I played Tetris there. It is one of the best VR experiences I've ever had. I love VR gaming. It's great. And Tetris Effect, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a combination of the visuals, the 3D effect in your face, the music. It was just a really epic bubble that kept simmering all throughout the playthrough. And then when you reached the final stage, it just boiled over. And I was a hot mess. I was crying, and having this epiphany, this emotional journey with the game. Dude, I love that thing. I don't know what the hell it was. Maybe because the game like simulates like the journey of life as a human being through seeing like the animal kingdom and the cosmos and blah blah blah. Beautiful stuff. The final stage was a beeswax to get through. I don't want to curse on this show. I think that game and Journey are the two video games that have made me bawl crying. Journey is a wonderful experience. I've played it twice. And every time, and I tried a third time, but I'm like, I can't do this to myself. I can't start crying again with this game. But I love Journey. When you reach the final portion of that, oh man, I was in tears. For me, there are too many to name. Cardia, right? The Word of Fate, Persona 4 Golden, Xenosaga, Infamous, nice. Brutal Legend, Ghost of Tsushima, Marvel Spider-Man, Soul Silver. Hey, come on. Great minds think alike. Soul Silver, Heart Gold, let's go. Crystal, Ace Attorney, so many. That's a solid list. Josh, we talked about Onimusha earlier. Played the Onimusha new demo, so much fun. Nice. I need to play Neo. I didn't know there was a yokai game, and there's a bunch of yokai monsters that you need to kill. Like, whoa, I need to play that. So I downloaded it on the PlayStation 5, but I've not played it through the PS Plus. My guess is Ocarina of Time or Wind Waker remasters more likely. We have Wind Waker on the Switch Online. That's why I'm a little hesitant to say Wind Waker. Honestly. I think it would be Ocarina of Time. A remaster of that. I think that's gonna be it. Twilight Princess. I mean, we've had 3 versions of it. GameCube, Wii, and Wii U. I don't know. You know what? I think it'll be crazy guess. We get Wii games, and that's how we get Twilight. Because we can use the Joy-Cons, right? Wind Waker we already have. And then we get a new version of Ocarina of Time. And then they reveal the movie, which is an amalgamation of Breath of the Wild with Ocarina or something. I don't know. It's my hunch. Have you played any recent Final Fantasy? The last Final Fantasy game I played was Final Fantasy 12. I've not played anything. And I haven't even played all of them. I've played 7, 9, 10, 12, and did I play 8 or 6? A little bit of 6. I'm not huge into JRPGs simply because they take so long I don't have the time to sit with those games. 9. Final Fantasy 9 is what Final Fantasy 7 is to a lot of you. My first Final Fantasy was 9, so I love that one. A remake of Super Metroid? Hell yeah. Ocarina of Time on 3DS, and it was magical. Absolutely. I love it. If anybody wants to add me on PlayStation 5, my screen name should be AWIG1626. Those are the initials for the former channel, A Week in Geekdom. So AWIG1626. All caps. It should be there. I should have either a Black Bolt Inhumans pick from Jay Lee, or because you can upload that from your web account, or it should be something Pac-Man related, the avatar. So if you want to add me on PlayStation 5, go right ahead. Ooh, Ball Pit for the win. Okay, I'm going to check it out. 10 more minutes, chat, and I'm out of here. Pocopia and Tomodachi Life, New Horizons, no chance. That's true. I forgot about Tomodachi Life. I want to get that. Looks fun. I'm not sure if I would like play it for a really long time, but it looks funny. Wow. 15 will make you cry. I'll get to it eventually. OG Overwatch, dude. I played so many. One of my favorite things from 2020, from the pandemic era, was that. I mean, I know it was a horrible time, but one of the saving graces for that year was that I played Overwatch with a friend that he was a former intern at work. He'd left, moved on to better things, but we still keep in contact and became friends. And we would play with the head. What do you call it? The headset. Sorry, with the headset, playing at like midnight, and then two of his friends would come in, and we would do a party of 4. So the fifth one or the other two would be random players from somewhere, and we would have so much fun. And since my hours were cut at that time, this was like spring of 2020, I had to go to work at 2 in the afternoon. That meant I could stay up all night. So we would play until like 4 in the morning. I would turn on the AC. I would be here with the TV playing, and we would have so much fun playing that game. We had epic, horrible matches because we all sucked, but we still had fun anyways. And then life just happens. Stuff happened on my end, and I stopped playing. And then they come out with Overwatch 2. They get rid of. I thought they got rid of the charm of the first one. They make it free to play, which I hate. What I loved about the original Overwatch was that you paid the $60 and you had everything in there, and all you needed was to just grind and level up, and you would get the loot boxes, and you would open and get the cosmetics. For the life of me, this is the boomer in me coming out. I can't do battle pass or tier whatever, and the league and the gold and the tickets. I hate all of that. And I found it kind of gross and off-putting that they wanted to make this an event. And when the whole idea of Overwatch 2 was it would have story content, I don't know the terms, where you play against the machine or whatever in story mode. I was really excited for that. It had none of that. It was just the same damn game with slightly better graphics and newer skins. So I still have it because I transferred the account over, right? So whenever I get like PS Plus gifts, I redeem them and I log in just to see the skins and how they look, and then I get back out. I can't. Plus, for some reason, the PlayStation connects to the game I'm playing, and I have to hear random people in a chat that I don't want to be a part of. And they can hear me, so I have to turn off the mic on the controller. I hate that. I'm old. I video games without the internet. I don't know how to play games with other people in my head, like with the chatting and stuff. So to talk to random strangers, like no, thank you. And it's all like teenagers, and they're trying to be edgy and cursing out and using slurs. I'm like, this is beneath me. So no, I'm good. But original Overwatch, man, that rocked. Woo. Harvey's a real one right there. Let's go. Thank you. I'm not even gonna read it. You can read it. Pre-ordering Kickstarter Lego tomorrow like a fool, like a smart fool. Never sell yourself short, especially when it comes to Legos. I say that as somebody that doesn't buy Legos or Lego, whatever. I take so long, I gave up on Secret. Yeah, these days I just play random or easy mode, and I just go right through the story. I'm not going to collect anything. And if there's a secret ending, I'll look it up online, watch a YouTube video on it, whatever. I ain't got time for that. I got a bunch of stuff to read and review, and a YouTube channel to try and maintain. So, yeah. Matt, thank you so much for joining. Thanks so much for doing the show tonight, even solo. It means so much to. Sometimes, folks, the problem is I stumble with my words because I'm going at 100 miles per hour in my head. I'm trying to read everything and keep it going, and not stall. So I fumble through what I'm reading. It means so much to so many of us. You are part of our lives, and we appreciate you, my brother. Have a great rest of your night and week. Likewise. God bless. Stay safe. Love you, faces. Stay classy and all that. Yeah, they got rid of Overwatch 2. Now it's just Overwatch. But it's the same Overwatch 2 garbage. I'm sorry. And then they got rid of what's his face, the head developer at Blizzard. I don't know. Need to play Metaphor and Persona 3 Reload. I need to play. There's so many games. What the hell? I haven't even finished Donkey Kong Bonanza. I was at the final boss and then I stopped because Pokemon Legends ZA came out. I started playing ZA. I was like 5 hours in, and then Pokopia came out. I'm like, oh my god, I need to commit to these things. Jesus. So I need to finish Donkey Kong. It was just at the freaking final fight. Yeah. But Yote on PSN. I need to get Yote. I think it was discounted to 50. I'm mostly spending my time playing the Greek God of War trilogy. I'm excited for the remake because I wanna play those games. Next time you see Omni Dog, demand a raise. You deserve it. Okay. With Jess being MIA, what's your opinion on Jess's mysterious IV gun? I think he dreamt it up, but don't tell him I said that. Sent your request. Yay! I'll get to it in a jiffy. And by a jiffy, I mean 30 minutes from now. But I will get to it. All right, there it is. We got 3 more minutes. If there are no more questions, I'm going to start wrapping up. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Appreciate it. Love you guys. Supposedly, there'll be a show tomorrow. Jim Joe will be hosting it. If not, I'll do a makeup show with, you know what, reviewing a book. I'm not going to say what it is. I don't want to spoil it. It's an image book, but I'm not going to say which one. And then showing some of Procopia. But that's if there are no, there's no show tomorrow. We'll see. But there should be. There should be. Metal Gear Solid. Oh, dude, I need to pick up the Metal Gear Solid collection. I need that. Because I had the collection on the PlayStation 3 version, and the disc got damaged, so I can't replay it. And I want to replay some of those Metal Gear Solid games. What the hell? And there are some Metal Gear Solid games that I've never played. Like the new one, the second collection, Peace Walker, and the fourth one. I've never played those. Because I'm starting to lose my voice. Best superhero game ever. Mine is City of Heroes. Best superhero game ever. For me, Arkham Asylum. That's my favorite. I had to dip out before you started talking about this week's releases. Can you start from the top? Yes. Hold on. For the goofs and gaffs, let me do this. Hold on. Check this out. Oh, shoot. How do I open this? I got a minute left. Share screen. This was coming out this week, chat. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. 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 Oh, look at that. Look at that. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Look at that. Single issues, hardcovers. Look at that. Overwatch. What the hell? There's Overwatch comics? I didn't know that. Old Man Coyote. Oh, I can't be looking at this right now. Look at all that. Wow. There's some not safe for work stuff sprinkled throughout. I apologize. But it's only... I hate that. I hate that we have to censor ourselves for raunchy drawings. They're drawings. They're not real people. It's okay. I hate that YouTube is like, no, you can't show that. But if I show someone getting their head cut off, they're like, yeah, do that. If you show a butt or a boob, you're in trouble. Oh, dude, Marvel versus Capcom. My favorite. It's not the best one because people would say it's the second one, but my favorite is the first MVC. I love the art style in the first one, but I love the gameplay on the second one. And then the third one was a lot of fun too. I had that on PlayStation 3. JD, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate it. Sounds like Gio's going to review Sunstone for us. Maybe. Invincible. I'm going to take over for Omni Dog. There you go. Spicy Sunstone and Pokopia. So it sounds like a fun Tuesday night. We'll see. Amazing show as always. Take care and enjoy the rest of your week. Be kind to one another and hug your pets. I'm going to leave you guys with this guy, Toothless. I want to find a big challenges GIF so that he can participate and dance. We'll see what happens. So thank you everybody for joining. Appreciate you. Have a great week. It's tough out there, but you're going to make it. I believe in you. You can do it. The hell is the music? There we go. All right. Bye, everybody. I am out of here.